Howdy. Welcome back to more Space Engineers. And today, we're going to get the airlock done. But first, before we do that, if you wouldn't mind going down and hitting that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, let's get to it. So, the airlock is going to be right here, and I'm thinking we're going to have two airlocks. One on either side, just a double set of doors right here and here. We're going to get the airlock done for sure today. We may start on the cabin. On the last video, I had some suggestions, or sorry, 2 videos ago, I had some suggestions to try and make these wings go vertical. I did look into that. There was absolutely no way to tie them together that I could find. When this is done, we'll be putting it up on the workshop. And if you want to do that and repost it, tag me in it, let me see what you've done, and if you've fixed it and gotten those wings vertical coming up off the ends there, I'd be happy to see it. If we're being honest, I would really love to see it. So, first things first, since we're going to have an airlock here, and an airlock door here and here, I need to get a way to get the vents coming into the segment in the middle, as well as making sure it's piped into the cockpit. So, first thing we're going to do is replace this here. Oops, didn't mean to cut that one. I've turned Bob off because Bob causes lag. So we're going to get all the blocks placed, but I don't know that we're actually going to get them all welded up. We'll probably let Bob do the welding. Alright, so weld those back up. We did not intend to do that. Now, let's come here. And I'm thinking right here in the center, we're going to use a T. Which, if we turn on our overlays here and we can see the airtightness, the back side of this is going to be airtight. And that's important because we need to make sure that we make the straight through channel airtight on the back side. So just like that. So all of these are going to have to go in this way. Actually, no. That's wrong. Because every time we do that, every time we depressurize an airlock, it will depressurize this room in the center too. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is we actually want to, if we look at them here, you can see we can have air tightness on 3 of those walls. So we can place that right here like this. Actually, let's place them the other way around. Just to be safe, we will place them this way. So they're airtight on the top too, so they don't accidentally depressurize one of the important rooms. So this ensures that this room is actually separate from the other rooms as far as its airtightness. This airlock will not suck any oxygen out. Neither will this one. And from in here, all you'll see is the flat wall of these. Which, if we come in here to our overlays and turn them off, you can kind of see what that's going to look like. I'm actually kind of happy with that. I don't mind that one bit. So, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. And for this one, I think we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to... Actually, do we want to do that? What's behind there? Nothing is behind there on either wall. I'm going to try and bring these straight out. One of these is going to get replaced with a vent. And I'm kind of thinking these doors here. I kind of like those, but I don't know. Can't really tell which one's got more hit points. I think this one's got more hit points. So since this is the exterior door, let's use the higher hit point one. Okay, I can't grab those. Come down here and grab some interior plates that we can grab. And we'll grab some more. Why won't it let me put those there? Oh, because that's the assembler. Let's throw the scrap in there. Alright. So I guess the question is, do we want the airlock door in the front or the back? I'm kind of leaning towards the front. So we'll put the airlock there. We want to make sure we can actually stand in here, so let's stand in here. I think right there looks good. So yeah. Just being a bitch, just go in. 3. Yeah, I think that's just enough. Yeah, 2 would probably work, but 3 is probably better. I actually kind of like that because that leaves room to be able to put some button controls here. And maybe an LCD. But I'm happy with that outcome. Yeah, and then a wider hallway here. And I'm thinking on this, let's turn this off. Thinking on here, we'll probably come in and place a weapons rack. Let's see if we have that. I don't know if I have that on the bar here. But I'm pretty sure the weapons rack has a small grid version. So let's bring that down here. And that takes interior plates. But it needs to be... Yeah, that's going to be kind of a pain. Well, that's a bummer. I wanted to have it there. But I guess we can probably put it at this level. Okay, so in here we're just going to wind up having... Let's do the roof first, actually. So we're going to have this roof come all the way out here and cover this airlock area. At least to there. Alright, now we'll just fill all these in. Okay, so yeah, that's the roof in place. I think that's where we're going to want that, yeah. So now we need probably to finish this wall up here. This wall is just going to come all the way down to the floor. And we're just going to fill it in. Actually, let's go back through here. We're just going to finish this row in. And I think for this one, we're probably going to do something a little different there. But, yeah, I think we're going to do something a little different there. I think we're going to use 45s in there. Which I know is a little bit weaker, but I think it will look better. Feel free to give suggestions down in the comments if you think something else would be better here. I've never claimed to be a good ship designer. And I'll be honest, this is actually outside of my comfort zone, trying to make something look nice. And that is by design, actually. I'm trying to get better at building things that look nice. I'm usually more of a station builder, not a ship builder. So, yeah, any suggestions or criticisms that you might have are probably well warranted and appreciated. And this, we're going to put a door here. It's going to be another interior door. Only because I think that the... I think this other door here, I think this door would be better. Why did I put that in? I don't want that row in there. Yeah, I think the door we used for the airlock would be better in this case, but I think it would be better to keep it centered here. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of this one. And this one. And I think we're actually going to bring it down here. Maybe. And that needs to be a full block. Let's put a full block in there. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. And for this one, we are going to use a just a standard small conveyor junction. Right here and here. And here. And that's only to ensure that we do not have any leakage of the air between the two places. So I'm thinking that right here, center of the door, we're going to put an air vent piece in here. Just like so. And right like there. Like so. Yeah, I'm happy with that. For this one, we are going to use the straight through channel. Put that straight through there. So there we have a line of pipes with an air vent in it coming out into the cockpit area. I think that'll be perfect for us. And right here, we're going to do the same thing. Except we're going to put the air vent right here in the center of the room. And we're going to face it this way. And we are going to add some small angles here to kind of look like they're holding it to the roof. I think that'll be good. Alright, and then we're going to put in the door. We're going to go with this door here. Yeah, just like so. I'm going to finish this off here. Oh, fell down. Alright, now I think in this area, I want to continue this pattern forward, but on either one of these bases here, I actually want a set of stairs going up. If they'll fill in, they should. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we want right there. And honestly, I think that's probably enough. It's just a small ramp to allow us to jump up there and walk in. I think that's going to be exactly what we want. And aside from that, we are just going to add this pattern all the way across here. Skipping over the door. I'm going to finish this one off. And this will get filled in as well. With the exception of that block, because right there we're probably going to put a door, a button for the door. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's go ahead and we'll switch back to these blocks here. Just put those all the way across the top there. Okay, now we'll do the bottom. Bring that out right there. Solid blocks everywhere else except for that one hole. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm actually going to have to change that. I think I like that better on the bottom there. A little bit easier to reach. Maybe we'll just take out both. Give ourselves a spot for a display there. Yeah, I'm rather happy with that. I think I'm rather happy with that. So we're going to sit down in this chair. We're going to switch to our spectator cam. Whoa, what the heck? Okay. Okay, and we are going to turn on build and repair. All of them. And we're going to watch Bob go to town. Hopefully I remember to time-lapse that. Why is it so touchy? Alright, so let's just switch back to our character. And we'll see how it looks. Let's turn on the light. You know what I forgot? I forgot a light. I need lights in these rooms. Alright, well before we go too far, let's just go in here and turn off the build and repairs. Alright, so for a light. I have lights on here somewhere. I'm probably blind, just missing them. Let's see, where are the lights? There they are. We don't want spotlights. And I don't know if we want the panel light or not. Kind of thinking a corner light. One hand shining back from the cockpit and one shining from over here. I think those will be nice. Okay, I need construction components. Apparently I had just enough. Where are my construction components? Can't get any of those. Can't. It's still not enough. Let's grab some more. There we go. Alright, we'll weld those up. Turn off our own lights. Go ahead and we want the radius to be, I don't know, probably 3. Nah, 4. Well, 3 should be enough. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Come on, there it is. Because this is actually a really slow turn here. Okay, 3. Okay, I think that will be enough. Let's shut the doors and see. Yeah, I think 3 will be enough. I think that'll be good. Okay, and we are going to do just one single corner light. And it's going to be recessed up there. And it's going to be right above the door. And it's probably also going to be set to 3. Okay. Get that one in there. Radius. Almost there. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be good enough. We'll be able to walk in and see the door. We won't really be able to see the floor, but I don't think that matters really. Probably going to wind up placing the gravity generator on the ceiling in this room. Because there will be a gravity generator. Now for this one, I'm thinking that we really only need one air vent in here. I thought about airlocking the cabin off from the rest of the ship. Putting a little hallway here and then putting a pilot seat in its own room over on this side and a pilot seat in its own room over on this side. But that just doesn't seem like it will work right. So we're probably not going to do that. Let's see. Yeah, I think just one air vent right here. And that will probably do this room in real well. Do I have enough to do that? I do not. Let's grab everything and weld that up real quick. Do they not exist? There we go. Did it tell it to produce them? There we go. I think that looks good. Oh, should probably check this to make sure this room's actually airtight. It is not. Why is it not airtight? Oh, there's a big hole in the wall. That's why. Okay, I'll get to that. I don't think I'm actually going to do an air vent here, which is what I was thinking I'd do. So I can probably just close that off. Just put a block there and there. And now we can check and see if those rooms are airtight. Yes. Good. Let's close this door and this door. This should be airtight, no problem. Yes. And yes. Good. We're all good there. All three of those rooms are airtight. Those will have an airlock control on both sides. Alright, so we got the airlock done. We're going to do a quick walkthrough throughout the cab or the interior of the ship to see how it feels to go from all the way back here in engineering all the way back out. Oh, and I added a command seat right here so we could actually have a pilot seat in the engineering room. It actually took a little finagling to figure out what to do here. Yeah, we've got this room. It looks pretty good. So just walking through. A little bit of a jog here to come back to center. Got both the doors here. This will be the bridge area, for lack of a better term. Oh, I did. After I turned the recording off, I changed that out and put a an angle here. Rather than using a junction block, I put angled pieces, 90-degree angles. I think they look better. Alright, so, yeah, I'm rather happy with this. I think this turned out really well. I think this will be nice. And, yeah, I'm gonna be happy with this. There will be an airlock script that runs all this so that the doors will not open and leak out the air no matter how much I screw up. So I think this turned out pretty well. Alright, so thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. And any suggestions, as I stated before, are welcome. Very much so. One of the things I'm trying to do is figure out how to get rid of the flat angle up here, or the flat plane up here. I think I'm going to wind up adding a bit of a bump here, and that's going to house the antenna and the ore detector, and that's going to run a fair bit of the ship. Well, a fair bit of the length of the ship. But that will be next time, I think, along with getting the bridge done. At least mostly done. So, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and have a great rest of your night. Remember to hit that like button, maybe that subscribe if it's still set up, or still lit up for you, and share the video if you think anybody else might like it. Have a great night. See ya.